Good morning, students. We will continue our chapter Footprints Without Feet. He escaped easily enough from the boys who followed his footprints in London. Now, Griffin, the scientist, he tried to escape and he escaped easily from the boys who were following his footprints in London. But his adventures were by no means over. He had chosen a bad time of the year to wander about London without clothes, as it was the winter time. So it was the bad time of the year to wander. Why it was the bad time? As he has to wander without clothes. It was midwinter. The air was bitterly cold and he could not do without clothes. Now, as wind was icy cold and it was not easy to live without clothes. Instead of walking about the streets, he decided to slip into a big London store for warmth. Now, he decided to take shelter and he entered into a big London store. And what was the reason of entrance? The reason was he entered there for warmth. Closing time arrived, and as soon as the doors were shut, Griffin was able to give himself the pleasure of clothing and feeding himself without regard of expense. He broke open boxes and wrappers and fitted himself out with warm clothes. Now, when the store closed, Griffin found clothes to keep himself warm. He broke open boxes and wrappers. So, he decided to open boxes and wrappers. What is wrappers? Wrappers is something that is wise measures what is wrapper? A wrapper is a piece of paper, plastic or other material that covers and protects something. So, and fitted himself out with warm clothes. Now, as he opened the boxes, he covered himself with warm clothes. Soon, with shoes, an overcoat and a wide-brimmed hat, he became a fully dressed and visible person. And now, he wore shoes, overcoat and a hat. And now, he became a well-dressed up person, visible person. In the kitchen of the restaurant, he found cold meat and coffee. And he followed up the meal with sweets and wine taken from the grocery store. Finally, he settled down to sleep on a pile of quilts. Now, he went to the kitchen of the restaurant and he had stuffed himself with meat, coffee, sweets and wine. Then, he settled down to sleep on a pile of quilts. If only Griffin had managed to wake up in good time, all might have been well. As it was, he did not wake up until the assistants were already arriving next morning. The next morning, he did not wake up on time and the assistants had already arrived when he got up. When he saw a couple of them approaching, he panicked. And when he saw them, he panicked. What is panicked? A sudden overpowering feeling of fear. And he began to run. They naturally gave chase. In the end, he was able to escape only by quickly taking off his newly found clothes. So once more he found himself invisible but naked in the chill January air. Now what happened? They saw him and chased him. Now he had no choice but to undress. Now to become invisible and run out. Once again he was homeless and cold. This time he decided to try the stock of a theatrical company in the hope of finding not only clothes but also something that would hide the empty space above his shoulders. Now, unsuccessful, he went to the theatre shop in Drury Lane and he entered there. He went upstairs. Why he was there? He was there in the hope of finding shelter and clothes. So he soon found a suitable shop. He made his way invisible upstairs and came out a little later wearing bandages round his forehead, dark glasses, false nose, big bushy side whiskers and a large hat. Now he made his way. He entered the shop. He made his way. He was invisible. He went to the upstairs and came out a little later. And when he came, what was there? He was wearing bandages round his forehead and he was wearing dark glasses, false nose, big bushy side whiskers and a large hat. To escape without being seen, he callously attacked. What is the meaning of callously? Callously is a way that shows an insensitive and cruel disregard for others. So, to himself, to escape without being seen, that nobody could see him, what did he do? He callously attacked the shopkeeper from behind. He attacked the shopkeeper from behind, after which he robbed him of all the money he could find. And to escape without being seen, he attacked the shopkeeper, after which he robbed him. He took all the money he could find. Now read and find out, why does Mrs. Hall find the scientist eccentric? Second, what curious episode occurs in the study? Third, what other extraordinary things happen at the end? So, we will read it by tomorrow.